Welcome to Northwood Baptist Church, a thriving Southern Baptist church in the heart of North Charleston, South Carolina. Dr. Tommy Metter has been the lead pastor of Northwood Baptist for 7 years. During that time, Northwood Baptist has seen huge growth not only in the size of the congregation, but also the size of the church staff. Because the staff is so large, Tommy often feels disconnected and feels more like a boss than a kingdom co-worker. Today, Tommy is going undercover to not only find out what the staff really thinks of him, but also to find out what really goes on in the office. Will Tommy find out answers to all his questions? Will he find a way to reconnect with the staff? Can Tommy manage to keep his identity hidden? Find out right now on Undercover Pastor.
Today, I'm going undercover as Phillip Hughes, a church growth strategist and church staffing consultant. This is going to be great. My staff thinks that I'm away on vacation. They have no idea it's me. And so it's going to be really good. Hopefully, I'm going to find out a lot of good information from them. Am I lying? I mean, define lying. My dudes, I am Phillip Hughes from the Southern Baptist Convention. And we at the convention have been very impressed by what's going on at this church. We know your exciting growth. We know all that's taken place, and we know you have an exceptional leader, Dr. Tommy Metter. And I know that he's going places, and I want to know what makes him tick. I want to be able to take what he's doing here and see it multiplied to other churches because he's such a great leader. I want to know what you think about him, not only as your lead pastor, but what you think about him as your best friend. I have these questionnaires that I want you to fill out because I not only want to know about your lead pastor, Dr. Tommy Metter, I want to know about you. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know about your passions and your dreams and what makes you unique. And so I'm going to hand these questionnaires out, and I want you to be open and honest on these questionnaires. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Take them around.
Tommy told me to tell you that nothing is off limits. We want to give Phillip unfettered access so you can be completely open and honest about all the questions that you see there on your sheet.
Now, I want y'all to listen to my main man, Randy. He speaks the truth. And I want you to take your time, fill out these surveys. I want to know what the main squeeze is in your ministry. So be open and honest. I'm going to take some time to get settled in around here, check some things out, and I'm going to sit down with each of you and hear what's going on in your ministry. I knew I could pull it off. I think that went really well. I think they bought it.
Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know I know who you are and I know why you're here.
Anna, I'm so sorry. Is it that obvious?
Tommy has finally hired a consultant to help me hire someone as a children's ministry assistant. I'm so excited. I've been praying, I've begged, I've pleaded. Finally, Tommy heard me. I'm so excited. I'm gonna make your job so easy for you. I've brought my binder so that we can figure out exactly what we need to do in order to make this happen so quick as soon as the new year starts. I've got everything here for you on a disc. It's a CD-ROM.
Only when Anna lost her voice after 2 hours, Tommy finally got to sit down with the next group.
Cody, Buck, I hear the two aces on the staff, the student minister and the assistant student minister. Is that correct?
Assistant to the student minister?
You wish.
So, Cody, looking at your questionnaire, under compensation, you wrote, more please?
Yeah, who do I gotta talk to about that? Like, I know student ministers don't make a whole lot, but I mean, come on.
And Buck, looking under compensation on your questionnaire? Dude, that's a lot of money.
What? Are you kidding me? Dude, I got a baby on the way. You know what? I'm just gonna text Rebecca.
Text Rebecca? Why are you texting Rebecca? She's just the assistant to Dr. Tommy Metter.
She is amazing. She can get Tommy to say yes to anything.
Anything?
We call her the voice of the office.
The voice of the office?
Any idea that we have, Tommy shoots down, we let her know, and it magically gets approved.
I don't believe it.
And sent. It's as good as done.
Rebecca, or should I call you the voice of the office? I hear you have this superpower to get the Dr. Tommy Metter to say yes
to pretty much anything you suggest. Is that true?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a superpower per se.
So you're not denying it?
I mean, it's really not that hard. I just convince him that things that are other people's ideas were really his idea to begin with. I just plant little seeds, and then when he's primed and ready, I go for it.
What do you mean?
I mean, there are so many examples. The new TV in the Children's Center lobby, the floors in the worship center. None of this was Tommy's idea, but he thinks it was. I mean, I've even done this with Stacy.
You what? I mean, well, that's quite the revelation.
I did not see that coming.
So it sounds like being Dr. Tommy Metter's assistant has a lot of perks.
I mean, I do love all the free Chick-fil-A.
The free Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean, Pastor Tommy has me order lunch for him every single day. So I just do it in my app so that I get the free rewards.
You mean you're eating all of Dr. Tommy Metter's free Chick-fil-A?
I feel so used and betrayed.
As much as that hurt, Tommy needed to put on his big boy pants and move on to his slate of afternoon interviews.
My dude, I have heard some crazy, legendary stories about your incredible preaching. Someone told me the story about how your pastor, Dr. Tommy Metter, got sick on a Sunday morning and had to be rushed to the emergency room, but you stepped up and preached with no preparation, and you preached an incredible message on the same passage that Dr. Tommy Metter was going to preach on. Is that true?
Well, yes, but that was the Holy Spirit moving in that moment.
Now, come on. Just be honest with me. It's just me and you. Do you think you're a better preacher than Dr. Tommy Metter?
No, Tommy's great.
Morgan,
Yes, sir.
and you've got an idea for a mission trip.
I want to go on a Disney cruise.
A Disney cruise.
A Disney cruise.
A Disney cruise.
You're stuck on a boat with 4,000 people for 4, 5, 7, 10, 12 days. 12 would be nice. 7's fine.
Well, what is the most difficult part about your job?
Technology.
Technology.
You know, the touch screens and all this Apple Macintosh stuff. It drives,
You have a hard
drives me-
time in this modern world.
I do. But I have a revolutionary idea.
Okay?
We need to whip this staff in shape. In 29 years of military service, I have never seen such a sloppy team.
Come on, say it. Say you're a better preacher than Dr. Tommy Metter.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Come on. Why won't you say it? Come on, say it.
Jared, it must be amazing having a pastor as talented as the Dr. Tommy Metter. Man, he can play the piano.
Well, he's a little bit too classical for my taste, and he always wants to do these long, drawn-out piano solos. It's like, we get it, man. You can play the piano. Land the plane.
A whole week with 4,000 people on a boat. They can't go anywhere. They can't escape you. All these gospel conversations you can have every day from 3 a.m. until 3 a.m.
Cup holders, man. No more spills. I mean,
Cup holders in the seats.
yes, sir. It's
Cup
gonna
holders
revolutionize.
in the seats.
Yes.
You're a genius.
We are fighting a holy war at this church every single day. And what I run into is sipping lattes and wearing fancy jeans with holes in them.
Holy jeans?
Holy jeans.
And you're surrounded by water.
A Disney cruise.
Once they accept Christ, baptize them in the pool or the ocean.
Say you're a better preacher than Dr. Tommy Metter.
No, I'm not going to say that.
You know that's the whole reason. I've seen the pictures. You know that's the whole reason you cut your hair and shave your beard because you're coming after his job. Say it.
What is wrong with you?
But you've heard him sing. I mean, he has an amazing voice.
Well, let's just say this. We exercise the use of the mute button when he has a microphone.
You know what? I think my piano solos just got longer.
With only 2 more interviews left, will there be any more secrets uncovered before Tommy reveals his true identity?
My dude Kevin, you are the new resident here at Northwood Baptist Church. Can you tell me what that looks like from day to day?
Yeah, so each day's a little different as I'm learning various areas of ministry and trying to help out in the office as much as I can. But lately, I'm finding myself sitting in as Randy for meetings.
Sitting in as Randy. You mean you sit in with Randy during meetings, not sit in as Randy, correct?
No, as Randy. We realized as soon as I started that Pastor Tommy had a hard time telling the two of us apart, so Randy decided to capitalize on it.
You mean you're pretending to be Randy? You mean the Dr. Tommy Metter is clueless about telling the two of you apart? That can't be right. You're not serious, are you?
Absolutely serious. That's correct. It's pretty funny because the rest of the staff can see right through it, but Pastor Tommy's pretty clueless.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Randy is the last interview of the day. Let's get him in here and get this figured out.
Okay. Hey, Randy, you're up. It's your turn. Do you want to take this one, or do you want me to sit in for you?
No, this one's all you. Swapsies! Hat.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Beard.
Beard.
Gulp.
Gulp.
Y'all are gonna get busted.
Nah. He's perfect. So yeah, I text Kevin every day what shirt to wear so we match. We actually did this as a prank for Tommy one staff meeting, and he didn't even notice. So really, this is all Tommy's fault.
I am Randy Jackson. Hey, Phillip, Randy here. We gotta keep this short. Tommy is gone. I've got big shoes to fill.
Of course, we'll keep it short. Now, Kevin tells me he frequently sits in meetings as you. Is that true?
Oh no, don't be ridiculous. Kevin may be the best guitar player I've ever heard, but he can say some pretty crazy things. Tommy is way too smart for us to pull a fast one on him, and I, Randy Jackson, would never want to anyway. His meetings are the utmost important to me, and certainly none of those hour-long meetings should be just simply put in an email.
Kevin?
Oh, look at that. I'm getting a phone call. Hello, Pastor Randy here. Oh no.
Kevin!
Dude, I messed up.
Randall William Jesse Jackson. Unbelievable. Everybody, meeting right now.
After all these shocking revelations, the time has come for Tommy to reveal his true identity.
I have a confession to make. I am not Phillip Hughes from the Southern Baptist Convention. It's me, Tommy. Guys, I'm so sorry to surprise you like this. It's just been hard. I've felt so disconnected from you. I mean, I love being your lead pastor, but there's just many days I just feel like your boss and not your friend. And I wanted to hear from you. I wanted to hear what you think about what we're doing and what I could do better to help you. I wanted to make things better. And I just want you to know, I heard you loud and clear. Anna, I heard you long, loud, and clear. And it is really obvious that you need some help, probably in more ways than one. But listen, we will talk about getting you that assistant. So let's keep an open dialogue for the next few years, and we'll talk about it. And Cody, you're gonna get that raise.
Let's go! In your face, Buck.
It might not be much, but it's coming. So just give me a few months to figure it out. But I promise you, around the same time of year that we give all of our annual cost of living raises, and you're probably going to get the same percentage that everybody else gets. But Cody, it's coming.
Let's go!
And Morgan, I would love to go on a Disney cruise. But if you think a Disney cruise is a viable option for a church-sponsored mission trip, you are out of your ever-loving mind.
I got you.
I think what we can all learn from this is the value of forgiveness. And I hope that you can forgive me of this ridiculous charade I tried to pull off, just like I'm willing to forgive you. I'm willing to forgive you, Randy, Kevin, of the equally ridiculous charade that you tried to pull off. And I forgive all of you for using Rebecca to get me to approve of all of your absurd requests. And Logan, I forgive you of being an incredible preacher and teacher. However, you may notice that there's one of our staff members who is missing. There was a serious injustice committed. That's just too serious for me to forgive. And it has resulted in said staff member's termination. What Jared did to me was so hurtful. And I don't think I'd ever forgive him. I'll tell you what, I know Jared's been around for a long time, and so let's just take a moment of silence to mourn his departure. All right, who wants Chick-fil-A?
Next time on Undercover Pastor, Pastor Trey goes undercover as a first-time guest.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, first time here at church, man.
This is a gift bag for you as a welcome for our first-time guest.
This stuff's free?
It is free.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
The bag is free.
Yeah, I need one of these keyboards.
Trey?
He will push the limits to see what he can get away with. Will Trey be greeted warmly? Will the security team have to escort him out?
You got enough water?
Yeah, I guess.
We got some out of here for you.
Hey guys, y'all got cup holders? You know, cup holders? Cup holders of the future!
Will Trey ever get his cup holders? Will Anna ever get a ministry assistant of her own? Who will be the next pastor to go undercover? Could I go undercover as a worship leader replacing Jared?
Absolutely not. That's enough, Jonathan.
Find out next time on Undercover Pastor.
And Merry Christmas, Northwood.